What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Now, I was going to make a video here of having the Detroit Tigers, their June 2019 schedule up on the screen here, and was going to do a whole bunch of other stuff here, but I figured I would kind of make a video to kind of be the not really the state of the Tigers, but what is the plan for the Tigers within this next year and within the next 3 years, the 5 years, and the 10-year outlook for this team. And I kind of want to really get into that. And the reason I kind of brought this up was I looked at the June 2019, their schedule and their win-loss record. They only won 5 games all throughout that month of June, which is not very good, guys. I was almost gonna think, well, they're gonna get swept by the Nationals too, and they're only gonna have 4 wins throughout June, but ended up being that they ended up having 5 wins during that time. And which all boils down to me is and you guys know I haven't been blogging about the Tigers because I really can't watch bad baseball, really. And it's kind of going back. I want to refer back to that game with Michigan and Vanderbilt. You're kind of seeing a lot of that going on with the Tigers. I mean, people swinging at bad pitches. I'm not going to say they're standing there watching the ball go by, but at least they put the bat out there. And if they swing and they strike out, well, at least you tried. Is kind of what I look at it as. You're not sitting there watching it go by, and you're fooled kind of more or less. That rarely happens in Major League Baseball, especially up at the top level. But kind of, I see a lot of similarities between the college game and the pro game because the kids are young. Let's put it that way. The kids are young. They're not going to be, they don't have veteran experience or experience in general to get them through. To be like, man, maybe I really shouldn't swing at that pitch, or I know this pitch is going to be coming outside, and maybe I really shouldn't swing at that. But I'm kind of getting off track of kind of what I really want to talk about. But with the young players coming in, trying to infuse some youth in with the Tigers, I don't think the quality of the talent is there either. Now, you guys know what I think about some of the Tigers on here. I think Goodrum might be a good piece, and I also think Dixon has spurts of being a good player. He just has to put it all together. Jacoby Jones has been up and down. You guys already know all this sort of stuff, but I want to hear from Alivia and the Illitches, which I don't know if Chris Illitch is taking over, if that's even his name. I think it's Chris Illitch who's taking over the Tigers, or maybe it's the kids themselves are kind of taking it over. I want to know what the plan is for the future of the Tigers. And it doesn't necessarily have to be kind of like I always said, next year, or I kind of really want to know what next year is. So kind of not next year. I want to hear the 3-year outlook. I want to hear a 5-year outlook, and I kind of want to hear a 10-year outlook to kind of where does management, upper management, and the owners see where the Tigers are at? Because right now I kind of feel like as a Tigers fan, I'm kind of in flux right now. I don't really need. I'm watching baseball, and I'm watching basically, and I've said this before, a Double-A team and a major league level. And that's no fault to Alivia. There's no fault to Lloyd McClendon or to Ron Gardenhire, though they kind of do. I want to say they kind of do share some of the blame because they got to get the Tigers to swing at the pitches that they should swing at and lay off the pitches they need to lay off. So, I've said before, maybe a little bit of tough love would kind of come into play here. But I do want to hear what those two have to say. We haven't really heard much about, or at least I haven't read anywhere or heard of anything or looked on Twitter or anything of what's the outlook for the Tigers. Maybe at the end of the year, I want to see the Illitches, and I want to see Gardenhire, and I also want to see Alivia sit down in front of a table of, and I'm envisioning this as they look out to reporters and say, look, this is our vision for the future. Right now, it may not be very good, and they can also say this: the very short-term future is not probably going to look very good, but as the season goes on, as time goes on, we're going to have to see improvement on each player, or get better players into the organization. And I'm completely fine with that. If that's the kind of the outlook that they have, I just want to hear what the outlook is. And I have not read or seen anything on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or the Detroit Free Press or the M Live or the Grand Rapids Press or whatever kind of publication puts that out there, I have not seen it. I have not seen it. And as a Tigers fan, like I said, I feel like I'm in flux, and I feel like I don't know what the direction of the team is. And I kind of, as a fan and as a kind of a diehard Tigers fan, as you guys tell, I wear the hat almost, this hat almost exclusively. You know, I'll have something that's usually a Tigers related on, because I'm a big baseball fan, and especially of the Tigers and pro baseball. I want to see what that vision is. And if I don't see what the vision is of the team, I'm not going to watch the games. And that's the big part of my. I kind of want to sit down and watch the Tigers knowing that there's a vision coming and there's a end game or an end point. The end point's always going to be a World Series, let's put it that way. But to have some kind of vision to get us to that end point, I have not heard it. And it kind of frustrates me as a fan. So. But, guys, let me know what you guys think. Is it something that maybe they've addressed and I just haven't heard it? If you have, put it down into the comments area. Do you guys have your own idea of what's going on? Do you kind of think that Alivia might be gone after this season, or that something's going on that just they're not telling us about? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification so you guys are getting more videos just like this one. All right, guys, it's almost July 4th, so if you're out and about, please get a designated driver. I'm not going to do my PSA like I do in my beer videos, but really, guys, if you're inebriated, get a ride home, dude, or just stay the night at someone's house, man. It's really, it's stupid to do it in this day and age because, I mean, the cops are going to be out and they're going to be looking for it, all right, guys, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope to see you guys again soon. Take care, guys.